Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. In the last episode, we finally finished the game with the defect. Having a deck containing less than 5 cards, or equal to 5, but doesn't matter. Well, actually it did. It took so long. I'm still tempted to post that one attempt that I really liked, but I'm going to actually rewatch that to make sure it's something worth posting if you guys really want to see it. It's going to be like a bonus feature. It's not going to be an actual titled episode or whatever. It's a pretty long video, but yeah. Overall, great time. Frustrating as hell, though. Just the number of times I got to the end of Act 3 and only needed to remove like 1, maybe 2 cards was excruciating. Would not recommend this challenge to anyone. But at the same time, I'm just saying, compile driver combined with claws, oh, that's just damage. That's free real estate. I can't tell you the number of times I was just tempted to go, okay, instead of getting Stain Barrier, I'm just going to get 3 copies of Claw and just go nuts. But I ended up just skipping that and going for the 2 copies. It was more manageable that way, and we had extra defense when needed. For this challenge, we are going to be going for a speed run to finish all 3 acts within 20 minutes. And I've been close a few times, so this one is, I wouldn't say as difficult as the other challenges we have gone through, but it is still very not time consuming, but very, you gotta be very skillful with what cards you get. The main recommendations I have seen are play as Ironclad due to his ability of burning blood that gives him 6 HP, or heals 6 HP at the end of combat. In addition to that, remove all defend cards from your deck at shops, as well as gain access to several very powerful cards like Inflame and, what other card was it? It was Whirlwind, as those are your best bet to dealing a lot of damage fast. You basically want to get Whirlwind, strength increasing cards, and Heavy Blade, which is very freaking powerful. That's going to be my main goal, is to focus on getting at least 1 copy of Heavy Blade, and I really want to get at least 1 copy of Whirlwind in my deck, in addition to anything that really increases my strength by a lot. I don't really need something like, what was the name of the card? It was the one it doubles your strength. That one would be good, but not necessary. You just want to try getting through each act extremely fast, and I might be resetting several times throughout the actual episode itself, purely because there might not be a good selection of routes for me, depending on the route. One thing I should recommend: go for the option at the beginning with Neo's Blessing. Go for the one that makes it so the first 3 enemy encounters have 1 HP, and hope you could get a elite enemy in one of those encounters. That way you could get a rare relic to start off the combat with. Pausing the game during the round does not stop the timer. The only thing that stops the timer is by doing the save and quit method, which, depending on how far we get into the game, I'm going to be using a lot in order to just make sure I could finish off a boss just in time, since I mean, it's no surprise, I've used that method a lot of times in this series, and I'm going to be continuing to use it, at least for right now, because after this challenge, we're pretty good to go for just general, more challenging basic runs, more or less, not the hardcore challenges. But enough of me explaining. Let's start this. Ironclad, you are one of my favorite characters. Please, treat me well, my friend. It has been a long time. In fact, I would say half the series so far has been with these guys, but I have played with you a lot, so we have been through a lot, my friend. And this is where I'm going to clip the video, because I like this intro a lot, and I don't want to record this every 5 minutes, so I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, this one has a good chance. I gotta go with Heavy Blade. Spot weakness is nice, but Heavy Blade is just all the more nicer. All the nice... Oh my god, I can't talk. I can't afford limit break. It's fine. I can't afford anything, actually. A little less fine. Hmm. Not ideal. Not ideal. That's kind of a bummer. I'll take the heavy blade, but like that mail ticket one, it's so situational. It's... Did we really not get another encounter? It's very situational. I hope we get something that makes up for it. Its sheer existence makes me sad. Okay. Shame that we don't really have much options left. Okay, that can help a lot. Six damage is nothing. I get 6 HP back at the end of the combat. Plus I have that thing which gives me some temporary shields. Spot weakness. Beautiful. That is a solid option. Would be nice to have that in my hand, but whatever. We kill you. Definitely upgrade that. That's +4 strength. Combined with our 2, what you call it? Yeah, that's solid. Okay, so he's not going to do any damage to start, which kind of sucks. I'll set up vulnerable at least so we can do some major damage throughout the next few rounds. And then, hopefully, potentially... No, I'm not going to waste that. I only have 1 mana energy. Yeah, let's do no damage to me next round. And that's a permanent gain. That's how good spot weakness is, bro. I feel really bad for this guy. And we take no damage from him now from that, yeah. Spectacular. Alright, give me good options. I'm taking Runic Pyramid. I know that other one gives me energy, but I do kind of want to play more than 6 cards. This is just the better option. Okay, well, I know which route to avoid. Okay, good. Doesn't lock me out of anything. So I'm going to go this way, because it's the least amount of enemies, potentially. This is going to hurt. Why did I do that? Hold on. If I hit the other guy, I would have KO'd him. That's why I'm resetting. Urgh. A lot of my HP is gone, but I'm okay. I'm still alive. Okay, maybe a little less dead. Flex. Hell yeah. Not cool game. Yeah, I don't need to waste HP on that. I don't have a lot. I'm gonna have to skip it. I already have 2 of them. I'm good. I'm killing the guy in the back. That dude's the most annoying shit in the game. You guys understand. That guy's dead down anyway, so it's... I'll take a shot off. That way we can have a little bit of extra block down the road, potentially. Alright, the wheel sucks, but could be something useful. Full HP gain. That's fantastic. I will gladly take that. Okay, so you're not attacking. I'm just gonna go in for damage then. What is this? Really? Really? Come on, man. You gotta give me a break. I don't want more heavy blades. I have plenty of them. We're good. I would like a different card, perhaps. Something that is of a whirlwind type of nature. A lot of my gold, but I'm going for double tap. That's just too good to pass up. And then a guaranteed start on one of these would be good. I'm gonna probably take you. We're at full HP, so I don't need to do that. I'll definitely do this. Okay, what are we at? 8 minutes? Alright. Nothing I can do to gain more strength, so I'm just gonna block a lot of that damage. Rest in peace, bud. Don't even need to. I'm good. I'd rather gain the max HP. And I am gonna go for... Okay. So I know for a fact the timer resets if I don't like the options we get. I don't, so I am going to reset so I could pick the other option that I want, which is going to be the, I forgot the name of it. The birdcage, so we could get rid of a bunch of nonsense cards. Every time. But, I think I could do this now. Also, that knuckle crack sounded like it hurt a lot. It didn't. It was pretty tame. Unfortunately, that's all I can do. But I take no damage. Was that the guy that wasn't going to do damage to me and I just fudged up? Yeah. Yeah. Fine. I'm eating good tonight, baby. And I am. I made some, upgrade all cards. You can no longer heal. Oh my god, no. I gotta have to go with this, and then we're gonna have to get rid of those cards. Thankfully, we have 2 merchants and a shitload of gold, so I'm not mad about that. And I will gladly take this and this, because these 2 are fantastic. And I don't care about anything else. Let's go. So we have that normality, whatever the hell it's called, for the first turn, but that's perfectly okay with me. For a second there, I kind of sounded like someone from, trying to think of the name of the show. Friends. I think you know who I'm talking about. Double tap, hands down, best starting item to go for. And I'm gonna get rid of this because we have plenty of vulnerable stuff. I'm grabbing myself a Liquid Memories. We have plenty of time, so I don't mind wasting some time here. And then upgrades. I'm gonna upgrade one of my Whirlwinds. That way this just shreds the opponents now, which is perfect for this. Maybe not perfect with this particular combat, but do you not see how much damage we just did? I don't want any of these. Skip. I don't care what it is. It could be unless if it's that one that gives us like upgraded cards in our deck, I don't care. I might get rid of Inflame just because it's the least useful out of the cards in our deck. Now, I might reset, just because I don't want to take... Actually, it doesn't really matter how much damage I take. I heal it up pretty quickly, so I might just take that, but we'll see if I can do something better. I don't mind taking the Parasite. This time. Anywho. Yeah, screw it, I'm taking the damage. It's just gonna be easier that way. And I heal right now, anyway. I always seem to only get that card when I have cards that do really nothing for me major. 22 damage, actually. I want that. I'm getting rid of Swift Potion. We really don't need this. I'd rather have that. Is that 65 HP? Excuse me, 67 HP for this boss fight. What time are we at? Okay, so we had to do this in 5 minutes or less. Let's go. I just had to be careful with that item that we have, the one that we revived with, because I did just remember something about it. If for any reason we would take 2 hits total damage, it would actually still, that is both fatal, we would still die no matter what. So I do have to watch out for that. So, like, an example would be that. I don't know what I need to do. So, I think I do survive this next attack. I do die, but I have the potion. So that takes my death. Yeah. Now. Yeah, I don't think there's any chance I could survive this. That's 30, 20. Actually, that's exact damage. If I was able to gain any block, which I'm not, then I would be able to do something, but... Alright, so in that case, I am going to reset this fight. Not exactly when I needed that to be done, but I will take this gladly. So, what was discarded? I want to look. Spot weakness could be pretty good to use that on for extra strength. I think I might do that. Although double tap. Because I didn't realize double tap is included in that. Yes. Yes. So this does a whopping 14 times 5, so basically 140 damage. Because it's going to be doubled and it's not going to... its value won't change in damage. And I survived guaranteed this turn. Yeah, so I'm doing this. So this will do 3, so that's 36 damage. 35 damage, but it gives me a burn. Block. So that would leave me with 17 block, which is enough to survive another turn. And enough to do this, yeah. Well, I could use that next turn. I could use that next turn to guarantee a big hit of damage. So basically, I just end my turn now. I survive this because I have plenty of HP left. And then I use double tap to use... I might go with Immolation because this will kill that guy guaranteed and do a lot of damage to him. Yeah. Why did I do that? What happened? No, okay, so I survived this. I survived this. I survived this, actually. I clicked the wrong item, but I survived this. I have 19 health. I have that left. Guaranteed. I'm fine. "17 minutes on the dot. That unlocks the trophy. Speed Climber, baby! Oh my god! Get wrecked, you sack of ballsack. I don't know. That was the last, like, I would argue, primarily difficult trophy. The rest of the trophies we need are basically tied to beating the game with the characters on Ascension and something else. I forgot what it was, but that's it. We just have quite a few trophies actually left to get, but they're all going to be just way more easy, and I could do as much as I need to prevent me from taking unnecessary damage. Oh my god, that feels so good. I cannot believe I finally did that. If you guys want to see, this is the build I had. It's not the most optimum build, but I did it in 17 minutes, which is insane. And I'm going to just remind you guys one more time, even if you use the seed code on the top right corner there, it won't really help you, considering using seeds voids the trophies. So just keep that in mind. You could just see how many attempts this took me. Any of the 4 zeros is basically what happened when I just didn't see a starting boss, like, within the first 3. This one sucked. This is the second one that I was very near the end of finishing with, but I just, no matter what I did, I was kind of unable to really do much during the boss. And of course, it's the same boss, Dona and Deca, so that kind of sucked. Bronze Automaton. Okay, that's the guy that I hate. This one was just... Actually, no, that's not bullshit. Never mind. There was another one that was kind of bullshit, the Guardian. I think this is the one that was kind of bullshit. I tried resetting, or not resetting. Yeah, I tried resetting, but I hit triangle too fast and I got knocked out. Yeah, so it took me a while. But we finally got that trophy, so can't complain there. 26 minutes is a pretty good run, too. So, thanks for watching this, guys. This is pretty much all I'm going to record for today, because I do have to work today, and I have to get ready pretty much after that. Let me see. Well, looking into the trophies, I don't think I'm going to be recording for the rest of this week at the time of this recording, just because I'm pretty busy this week in terms of work, and just my only day off being on a weekend, and I don't usually typically record on weekends unless if I just have the house to myself. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.